So,
Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000.
I'm not even gonna try.
Say that one 5 times fast.
I can't even say
Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000. I can't even think I can maintain it twice because I stumbled the first time.
Try Irish wristwatch.
I'm not even gonna try that one because you didn't even pronounce it right.
Irish wristwatch.
You said Irish wristwatch.
Sure, but
yes. Anyway, this was an Applejack episode.
This was a good episode. I like this one. I called it from the beginning, though.
Didn't I tell you that was pretty much the monorail episode from The Simpsons done ponified?
Which was also John Henry's story.
There is opportunity in this very community. He's Flim, he's Flam, we're the world famous Flim Flam brothers.
I think there's a good lesson in this episode. Don't go to McDonald's.
Don't go to McDonald's?
Quantity over quality.
Nah, because I honestly think that with how Granny Smith reacted when she actually tried the cider.
Yeah.
I think they produced something quality.
It's true, but then
because the other ponies were able to actually enjoy it too.
Yeah.
And they're used to the apples cider.
I gotta tell you, I felt kind of bad for Rainbow Dash through this whole
episode. And by the way, I meant
the
apples as in the family cider, not apple cider as in like...
Yeah.
Apple cider.
But yeah, I felt bad for Rainbow Dash through this whole episode. It just reminded me of the episode of Rocket Power, the movie, where Tito's looking for Vegemite through the whole episode and it's always gone.
Vegemite?
It's disgusting. Don't even bother.
Yeah, honestly, I've only heard rumors, and I don't think I would try it if you were to force feed it to
It's
me.
a yeast spread. It's made of yeast.
Yeast?
Yeah, come on. But anyway, back to the episode. Through the whole episode, Rainbow Dash can't get any cider. She eats dirt.
I feel bad for Rainbow in this episode.
And at the beginning I was kind of mad at
Because here's
Pinky.
the thing, is that I've actually heard someone try to defend Pinky on this one. Because Rainbow had malicious intent, but it's clearly obvious that Pinky's done this more than once.
Yeah, they keep saying that.
Just like last year.
Oh, and when Rainbow wakes up Fluttershy. You don't wear clothes, people, come on.
She had to cover herself up.
That was great. But no, really, Pinky had, 9, 10 cups of it? She could have given Rainbow Dash one of them.
I know, right? How much of an alcoholic do you have to be? It does foam. It is alcoholic, guys.
And we are playing...
I don't care what anyone says, that cider is alcoholic.
Yeah, hard cider. Hard cider's delicious.
I never had hard cider before. No, wait.
Have you had Red's Apple Ale?
Yeah, I've had Apple Ale. I've had Angry Orchard cider, so I can't... I have had it, but I had...
I like Red's better.
Yeah, Red's is totally better.
Because Red's just tastes like apple juice with alcohol. Oh my god!
But anyway,
my god,
we
so
digress.
Good. But yeah, it's good.
What'd you think of Flim and Flam? I liked them.
They were enjoyable. I mean, I feel like...
I'm sorry, but that song's now stuck in my head.
I'm torn between the idea, the Walmart taking over everything idea versus the fact that they can get cider to everyone, and Rainbow Dash can finally get her cider.
Yeah.
She was eating dirt just to taste the cider. Come on.
Oh, and note how it wasn't even the apple cider. It was Flim and Flam's.
And she just ate a mouthful of dirt.
She ate a mouthful of dirt to try Flim and Flam cider because she apparently hasn't had cider for years.
Yeah, because Pinkie Pie tastes it all.
I'm sorry, but I occasionally drink. I need one at least once a month in order to calm down.
I don't know. I liked in the end, Pinkie Pie finally learned her lesson. You got way too much. Share it. How is Pinkie Pie not 1,000 pounds?
Hang on, what about Applejack's lesson?
My favorite one so far.
Your favorite one.
I didn't learn
Dear
nothing.
Princess Celestia, I would like to send you a letter of my thoughts. I didn't learn anything.
I was right the whole time. It's true, though. She was right. She did win.
She was right. She did win, but only because her friends helped.
Yeah.
That and the cider that the Flim and Flam brothers were... Well, that the Flim Flam brothers were making
was
filled with rocks and sticks and whatever the hell else
think there's also a
when
lesson
they
here.
pulled the whole freaking... Have you noticed how strong that vacuum is?
Yeah.
Not only is it just capable of somehow particularly aiming for just the apples, but if they just screw quality control, they can suck up whole apple trees.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I think there's a lesson here about
Roots and all.
overconfidence.
Come on, the family has to replant that stupid frickin' tree.
If they hadn't believed it was a lost cause, they would have won. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to win anyway, just let your friends help. They would have won.
Yeah.
They would have had the good apple cider. They would have.
Yeah, they would have had Sweet Apple Acres if the friends didn't help and they didn't say screw to quality control.
Yeah. But what can you do?
But note how what Apple Bloom was saying at the end. It was taking every. They were making 5 barrels at the rate that they were making 3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but how does having here's one thing that I'm curious about. How does having another pony on that treadmill running?
They should have just taken Macintosh off and had her run. Can't she move at like the speed of sound?
Here's a good question as well. Why was Rainbow Dash in particular on that treadmill? She's fast with her wings, yes, but fast with her hooves?
True. Well, maybe he was like, he's stronger, so he's moving it faster, and she's just keeping up pace, but then she's just kind of there.
Maybe she's just kind of keeping it when he gets tired.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He was clearly showing he was getting tired at the end of it.
Yeah. Big Mac.
But yes, I really like the Flim Flame Brothers. That song's gonna be stuck in my head all week now.
Yep.
There is opportunity in this very community.
It's your fault that Winter Wrap-Up got stuck in my head.
Yeah, I noticed during the one thing that you actually were singing Winter Wrap-Up during the blind reaction.
This is your fault. But yeah, this episode, I don't know if I put it in my top tier, but definitely at the top of the middle tier. This was a good one. Maybe at the bottom of the top tier.
Bottom of the top tier?
Yeah,
I really did like this episode, minus the whole... It's supposed to drive a lesson, but it said I didn't learn anything, but honestly, it's true. Applejack really didn't learn anything. She was right the whole time. But quality over quantity.
Other way around. Quantity over quality is bad.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm taking some of these.
Quality over quantity, and your friends will always help you if you need. Which she had learned that lesson in the Applebuck season, so there's at least some... What's the word I'm looking for?
Tacos.
Continuity.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
She learned the lesson that her friends will help from Applebuck season, and she already knew quality over quantity. I mean, it's Ponyville tradition, apparently, it's seen as it was founded by Granny Smith.
Should we tell them the recipe for a Zap Apple?
If you want.
Zap Apple. A shot or two of...
By the way, this is Zap Apple cider, by the way.
Zap Apple cider. Fireball cinnamon whiskey. I can't see who it's made by.
It's a cinnamon whiskey mixed with apple cider.
Yep, a shot or two in your apple cider, depending how strong you want it.
If only we had cider, I'd want to try that.
It's really good.
Because
I called it a Randy Apple originally, but then
I still have like atomic fireballs in my book bag.
Mm-hmm. I hate those things.
Really?
I can't eat those.
Why?
I just can't. They're just gross to me.
Huh.
But back on subject.
Yes, back on subject with this very
episode.
long, very tongue-twisty title. Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000. I actually have to dedicate
6000.
I have to dedicate my entire thought process into saying that.
Quite. But yeah, good episode. Rainbow Dash eats dirt. I couldn't help but laugh at that.
You couldn't help but laugh at Rainbow Dash eating dirt.
No, see, Rainbow Dash is the character.
I felt so bad for her.
And so did I. That's the weird thing. Rainbow Dash is the character I like to make fun of, but also like at the same time.
Yeah, but think of it. When you really just need a drink, and you're constantly denied because your friend keeps buying it out and drinking it all in front of you, I would have punched that friend.
She was about to kill her until the machine distracted them. She's got this really rage kill face on.
What?
And then the machine comes up.
She's bent down in the front, nose snorting. I think I was in the kitchen.
But what happened was Pinkie Pie's on top of her, and she's all happy and stuff. And you just see her face slowly go angrier and angrier. And then the truck pulled up and distracted both of them. I have to say that. Though Pinkie Pie is my favorite, I didn't really care for her in this episode. She could have shared with Rainbow Dash.
She was a bit of a bitch here. Yeah. Why didn't she at least give one cup? One!
I don't know, I'm the guy who tried to buy all the cherry vanilla Prince Alberts at the smoke shop.
But still, that was just rude.
Yeah, that was mean. I think Pinkie Pie's just oblivious, though. She doesn't realize that Rainbow Dash really wants some, and I think Pinkie Pie was more oblivious than rude, but it's still, come on, you should have seen...
Not going to be the first time we see not the first time we've seen Pinkie be completely oblivious over something. I can guarantee it's not going to be the last either.
Mm-hmm. But
that's Pinky.
It's Pinky. Fluttershy was my favorite moment in this one, though. Just when she just like, covers herself. You don't wear clothes, Fluttershy. Come on. Neither do I.
Nah, you wear clothes, both as an OC and as...
Oh, yeah. My OC will be premiering soon, people.
It already premiered by this point.
Really? Oh, yeah, you're right. See, we're recording these long before we release them, so I'm not really even sure. You'll like them. Or you probably already do.
Hopefully you guys already got a preview. You guys already got a preview of just me as Golden Scale. We plan on doing sketches with these characters at some point. It's just a matter of...
Rocky Van Horn II.
We have absolutely no budget. I'm the only person here who really has, like, any form of experience screwing around with Windows.
I took a media class in high school.
Oh, I learned all by myself, and I wound up making lyrics videos for a high school talent show. Unfortunately, they couldn't air it.
Yeah. Overall, though, this is definitely in the top tier, just towards the bottom.
When I was in a high school talent show...
You don't like some of these, do you?
Go ahead. If you want to finish off the s'mores ones, go ahead.
I don't care for those.
Neither do I, hence why they're still sitting there.
Yeah.
Honestly, they should have been put back... honestly, the bags of candy corn, which the audience can't see that we're talking about, there's like 2 small bags of candy corn in my living room right now. That, honestly, I would have kept them in the cupboard, but they just
Can we have apple cider delivered?
I don't think so. I think we'd have to go to, like, Tops or something like that. Tops,
no, we
Big
both
Lots.
already had 3 or 4 shots.
Whatever. I'm still...
I'm still, like, blind, stinking sober. I have an extremely high tolerance.
Do you have your permit?
Nope.
No?
I don't drive.
You don't even have a learner's permit?
I let it expire.
Wow. I actually bothered to get my permit when I turned 21.
So I got mine when I was 16, that's why it's expired.
Yeah, I got mine when I was 17. Then when I turned 21, I reapplied to get my permit.
Anyway, back to the episode.
Yes.
Overall, I'd say there are a couple of lessons. One of the big lessons in this episode, though, I think is, again, pride. Those guys are like, oh, you're not going to beat us. And they're like, well, yeah, we are, because we have friends. And then they're
what
like,
did you think of the Blood Flame Brothers?
They were fun. They remind me of a role
Did you notice their cutie marks?
No,
one was an apple slice, one was a whole apple minus a slice.
Yeah, they're twins.
Yeah, they are twins, but it's very interesting that parallel with Cutie Mark. You would think that they would have some sort of different talent or some major difference. Does that mean that one brother contributes less to the whole than the other? No.
You know what I think? I think it means they're both a piece of the operation.
They're both a piece of the operation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see that. They are really a piece of the operation overall.
But what was I saying a moment ago? These characters remind me of a rogue I played in D&D once. He was a traveling salesman, and he used charisma to get himself out of everything. Like, he never fought in the entire campaign.
Was he non-parlay?
Basically. Yeah, he was. Because, like, he literally, his charisma score and everything were so high, he talked to Dragon out of flying him. By the end of the game, I was close to 30.
Damn. What was he at the start?
I got my highest score there. I believe it was an 18.
Nice.
But overall, yeah, mostly all he did was... He talked the dragon out of frying him and letting him take some of his treasure. I'm telling you. I didn't enjoy the character, though, because I like fighting, so...
Yeah.
In real life, I talk my way out of situations, though. That's just how it works.
Well, that's real life. I mean, heck, we played World of Darkness. You had to do that a couple times.
Is this real life?
Is this the real life?
Is it just fantasy?
Caught in a landslide.
No escape from reality.
Okay, before we turn this into a karaoke event.
I can hit the falsettos from the end.
Oh, same here. Galileo, 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 Magnifico.
Okay, let's stop.
Okay, before these people get annoyed with our singing voice, we might actually do that for shits and giggles at some point.
Keep your eyes open for a Night at the Roxbury parody. A Night at the Rocky Berry.
Oh god.
Anyway, back on subject.
Keep a lookout for any time I manage to drag this one to karaoke.
Oh, no, that's
Now, we're so doing the Bohemian Rhapsody, and I'm so grabbing one of my friends there to record it for YouTube.
Yes. Bohemian Rhapsody.
I mean, there's already a
Bohemian
There's
Rhapsody.
actually, interestingly enough, a couple videos already on YouTube of me singing.
Really?
Yeah, there's there's one on YouTube and one on Facebook. One on YouTube has me singing "Right on Shooting Star" by The Pillows, which was
Japanese.
Yeah, it was in Japanese, but some of the lyrics were in English.
Little Buster's my favorite.
Yeah, Little Busters was an awesome song.
Anyway, back to the episode.
The Pillows was a great band. I wonder what the hell they did after Fooly Cooly.
Probably nothing. Probably toured and junk. But anyway, back to the episode. Before we get way too far off subject and I'm doing another 20-minute video of nothing.
I'm pretty sure that those are already fun. I don't do bloopers. I just kind of upload these raw.
Yeah, well, we have one blooper, remember?
Yeah, we have one blooper, and I'm pretty sure that's even deleted off my computer at this.
Not the blooper, I mean the whole thing where we
the blind reaction where I cut it off?
Yeah.
No, wait, not the blind reaction. The cutoff? Yeah, that's already on YouTube. That's on Return of Harmony. That was put up at this point of recording yesterday.
Yeah. But anyway, back to the episode.
Yes, back to the episode.
Fluttershy again, my favorite part. I enjoyed the whole Rainbow Dash thing. I felt bad for Rainbow Dash, but at the same time I was laughing.
Rainbow Dash. I mean, I could understand some people defending her because of malicious intent, but you keep forgetting it. She mentions that it happened last year. It happens every year that Pinkie buys up most of the cider.
Why was Pinkie's tent full of balloons?
Huh?
She walks out of her tent, there's just balloons everywhere.
She's Pinkie Pie. Don't question it.
You remember when you said I'm most similar to Pinkie Pie?
Yes.
My desk at work is covered in balloons that I blew up and brought with me. And drew
Somehow
faces
that
on.
doesn't surprise me.
Drew faces on it, too. It's my balloon army, I call it. I call it my balloon army. I drew faces and everything.
Wow. Yeah, somehow that doesn't surprise me.
But anyway, yeah, this would be in my top tier, but towards the bottom.
Top tier towards the bottom of it?
Yeah.
Number one, still Bridal Gossip?
Yeah.
I still don't get what you find the appeal of that episode of.
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
Don't want to talk about it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, you just like Flutter Guy.
You said you made my voice ridiculous.
You're gonna have one hell of an episode in season 4.
I can't wait.
It's her singing. It's an entire episode based on Flutter Guy singing.
She's an evil enchantress. That's the only line I know from that song.
No, she winds up singing with an a cappella group.
You know what? Don't spoil it for me. Wait.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you beyond that, because honestly, it is a great episode. I mean, I love the continuity callback to season 1.
When are we gonna record your reaction to Rush's 2112?
Whenever the hell you want.
Let's do that now.
Now?
Now.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Okay. But, I don't have much more to say about this episode. I'd say it was a pretty good episode. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed just the overall episode thing.
The overall episode was great. I did really enjoy the Plim Plim Brothers. Hey, look at what episode we're on. 42.
The meaning of life.
Yes, and it's Read It and Weep. Rainbow Dash discovers the meaning of life here.
Rainbow Dash reads.
Yes.
Can Rainbow Dash read?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, she at least has a basic education from what I'm guessing.
I figured all she did was fly. But let's save the reactions to this episode for this episode.
Yes.
Next
so
episode,
we'll see you next at Read It and Weep.
Read it and weep.
Read it and weep, every pony. See you then.
Every pony.